everybody, Target Drone here. Hey, there was some exciting news that came out of the Star Citizen universe. In the public test universe, we had some new ships released. One I want to talk about today is the Aegis Reclaimer. And so without further ado, let's bring that bad girl out and take a look. And I'm here to tell you, she is a behemoth. I don't have much experience with the capital ships, but this thing is large. It has elevators and multiple decks and just all sorts of stuff. And of course, it's built to go out and salvage wrecks and pull in other stuff and process it. And it looks like it can do it. First thing I want to show is the landing gear animation, and this thing is just gives you the impression of something huge and just massive. It actually has a little bit of a feel to it, kind of like the Nostromo from the Alien franchise. Just really like it. I mean, it's a large ship, and it's kind of dingy and grungy, and I don't know. I just like that. But yeah, here you just get the feeling of just how much mass we're talking about. I mean, she's a big girl. She's a big girl. I mean, you look, she goes a long way back. It's pretty wide. It's pretty deep. Pretty long. It's going to be something interesting to fly, I think. But anyway, let's take a look around inside. So here's the flight area, the actual where the pilot and his helper or her helper would set. Actually, get a little reverse view. You can see a lot of visibility in that cockpit area, and that's a pretty good thing. So now, as we pull back in there, we go into the next little section, and this actually, as dark as it is, I just wish with all this technology we could put more lights on these ships. But oh well, we'll deal with it with our suit light. But this is your tractor beam operator area. I guess here's where you'll actually go in and be able to steer your tractor beams and maneuver around those wrecks and derelicts and other pieces of flotsam that have some sort of value that you can do something with. Nothing's working right yet, but it sure looks like an interesting thing. I guess there's a window you can look out of. I don't quite know what that is. Do like what they've done with the instrument panels. Don't know how much of this is actually going to be interactive, but gotta say, like it nonetheless. Pretty cool looking thing. Alright, so on with the tour. So this is where you bring the stuff in to be able to be grabbed, I guess. And then there's the accompanying sister station across the way. Now as we, run into the wall. Okay, now we go out into the next little area. This little ante-room here has what? Looks like, I guess, escape pods, for lack of a better term. I can't imagine. I mean, in space, I guess you could sleep standing up, but this looks more like either some sort of freezer to put people in for long voyage, or just some way to get off the ship when things goes bad. Nothing seems to open it or work with it right now, so we'll a little more on that later, perhaps. I'm not sure what that center console is. Just a cool looking space. So what do we have here? Remote turret. Okay, so it has, I guess, a 4.5 turret on it, and I guess this is where you control that from. And again, unfortunately, at least in an Arena Commander, there doesn't seem to be any kind of function along with this. We'll have to get in the live universe and try this thing and see if that makes life any better. But just out here in free flight right now, and some of this stuff doesn't seem to be working very well. All right, let's disengage from that and continue on. Not really sure where to go. That's kind of lost here. And this looks like what? Oh, a ladder way up. That's cool. Up. Oh no, I don't want to go up yet. Hang on. Go back down. Let go. Okay, ladder's a little glitchy there, but okay, we'll see how that works. As time goes by, it looks like this may be a little elevator, another lift. Yeah, personal lift. That's cool. Apparently this ship is huge. Staircase is not allowed. And apparently the lift does not work yet either. Oh look, the ship is apparently powered by a wood stove. I guess, I don't know. That would explain all the smoke we see everywhere. But actually I think that may be the area where the Reclaimer, after you grab the salvage and bring it in, you can process it and grind it down into component parts and maybe sell the raw materials. I don't know. That looks like what that would be to me. But have no idea. And there's the big cargo type elevator, so we'll see if we can pull that thing down. No? Maybe? I don't know. And that one still doesn't work, so Can we get any farther? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just slow. Just slow. My bad. Getting a little impatient there. So now we'll ascend. That's simple enough. Up or down. You got a choice. Oh, that's just cool looking stuff. I wish there was more light though. I hate using this flashlight. It throws glare and kind of makes it hard to see anything else. So here we are in the... Nope. Okay, that's the only door you can get out of, so I guess here we go. So this is the next section back, and what is that? Turret access. Well, the turrets were remote, so I don't know if this is somewhere you can go that if your remote breaks down, maybe you can go and get in the turret and do what you need to do. Doesn't actually look like much is up here. So this is just for service, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. A little bit of a loss. Anyway, we'll just leave that for now. Just give you a quick look anyhow. Oh, okay. That ladder worked better. And here we are again. I have no idea what anything does here, so we're just going to learn together. This showed to be like a drone control station. So I guess this is where we actually sit down and drive the drones. That's pretty neat. So I guess we can use the tractor beam, pull stuff in, send these things out to maybe grab and direct or cut off chunks. I don't know. I don't know. Be curious to see that one. That actually sounds pretty cool all the way around. Again, nothing seems to be operating yet. There's no drones apparently on board. I like these overhead displays. Just hope that there's something that goes along with that. I do like that blue. Oh, smoke test. That's not. That's probably never a good sign. Well, there's a lot of smoke down below, so maybe that's what we're doing here. Don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go on here, and I guess this is actually in there where you keep the drones. So I believe that's a hatchway underneath this like an elevator type thing. Looks like a lift of some sort. So you would have your drones, I guess it's in these little stations right there that charge or whatever. And then you would pick them up with the elevator and then launch them out and then take control. That's actually a really neat thing. Yeah, this salvage could be fun. Salvage for fun and profit. Anyway, trying to continue on here. Big tanks of some sort, and a lot of padding. In fact, a lot of the padding on the side, again, makes me think of the whole alien ship, that Nostromo thing, because they seem to have a lot of pads and such, and this just kind of has that feel to it for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure what we're looking at here, but it's a good one. Oh, the crew area. That's cool. So, don't know. And this, on my whole alien thing, I saw that and made me think of that room that Mother, I guess the access to Mother's in, but apparently this is just a docking area, and very nice of them to pad the walls like that. That way, when you go flying around in there with the depressurization, you don't crack anything. On around, talk to our... Wait, what is that? Water or something dripping. I just can only hope that's water. I really don't want a xenomorph jumping down on my face. Now, I've been talking about aliens, got me kind of weirded out. But there's a little galley area. Looks like it's got all the conveniences, all the little cooking areas and storage, and importantly, snacks and dirty dishes. Slob of a crew here. So you just come, oh, a little fast. So you just come over here, find your little spot, sit down in front of your plate, and have breakfast. Oh, except I missed the plate. Oh well, there's a monitor screen. There's a window outside, so you can just sit here and enjoy your breakfast with your crewmates and get ready for a long day in space, or a long night, as the case may be. What we got here? This must be like the captain's area. It's big enough anyway, and more drips. This ship has more leaks. That's terrible. But anyway, so yeah, I guess the captain's work area. He's got some lockers in here. That's handy. So you store all your stuff that you need. Got his own little kitchenette, so they do whatever needs to be done. So you don't have to eat with that nasty crew that you've got. Don't know what that is. And your seat. So have a sit and see how that thing fits. And it doesn't move. So, well, there we go. Oh, you know, it'd be cool if you could put your little flare items, your little action figures and trophies and stuff on those shelves. That would be awesome. Where you could just sit here and enjoy your flare with you all the time without having to go to your hangar. Let's see what we got here. This looks like the captain's berthing. Got his own little bed. Doesn't have to sleep with all those other snoring wretches. Got his own closet right here. Look at that. Keep your good clothes in. And so I'm guessing this is probably the captain's privy, because who wants to share a toilet with so many other people? So, yep, there's your sink. And the shower, I reckon. And then the toilet with the, flush button. That doesn't seem to work. So, yeah, we better fix that or that's going to get very uncomfortable on a long journey. Okay, looking inside the shower. That's kind of neat. Water standing. That's ugly. Move on out. Across the way. Oh, okay. Here's where the rabble lives. The peons of the crew. So there's your 4 berthing spaces right there. Not bad looking beds. Each have their locker, which doesn't seem to open. Oh well, maybe they'll fix that. And I'm guessing this is their restroom, and yes it is. And there's water on the floor. Slobs. Oh, and the sink leaks. Great. Yeah, nothing like that. Have a good crew restroom and have it leak. And they've got all the toiletries that you might possibly need in here to make you smell pretty and for those long space journeys. And oh, that's a mirror. Oh, that's so cool. That actually looks really neat. And then here, I'm guessing, judging from the mildew smell, is probably the shower area. Sure enough, there it is. So, again, got showers for the guys and the gals and whatever, but and a toilet. Yep, that's important on those long journeys. Oh, and it comes with everything. It has toilet paper, has reading material, and I guess it's interesting that toilet paper still exists. They're not using the 3 shells or anything like that. So okay, let's figure out our way out of here and continue our journey. Wait, what's going wrong way? Journey. So here we are into looks like an airlock space, right? And then access to lower levels. God, that looks frightening. It looks like the things a horror movie could be made of. But your airlock looks like they have 3 doors there, so they've taken great precautions to make sure we don't have bad things happen to us and get sucked out into space. Of course, I just opened all 3, so there's no interlocks. Oh, let's close one of them anyhow, just to keep the space dust out. I'm curious what this subdeck is. I'm wondering, it's probably just more machinery space. What is this thing? Oh, another elevator. That's cool. That's a big cargo elevator, it looks like. It even has little cargo pads down there to hold the stuff. Right now, I want to go down one of these to the subdeck. Let's see what's down here. Oh, golly. Okay, something has gone wrong. This is going really, really slow. So I think we'll just call it right here. Maybe do a part 2 if I can ever get down to the bottom of the ladder. Till then, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.